What's up, YouTube? 007 Ryan here. Got my little Mosin Nagant that I've modified quite a bit, but still kept that slightly original or factory look to it. For the purist out there, this is not for you. This might offend you or whatnot, and if it does, move right along. But anyway, this is what I've done to it so far. And the first thing I did to it was refinish the stock on it. It was your typical beat up Mosin Nagant stock, which I didn't like in my hands. It was kind of gritty, kind of chipped away pretty good, all that worn out color look to it. Oh, by the way, this is a Galati gear, or a Galati gear, G-A-L-A-T-I gear. I got this off Amazon. This little thing is sweet. It's a good conversation piece while at the range, and plus you can look like Rambo all day long with your bolt action. Anyway, it holds the rounds in there really nice, really durable, really high quality. I think I paid like 15 bucks for it, which is kind of high, but you get what you pay for, and this is actually a pretty good quality bandolier belt. Anyway, it holds all my rounds, take it to the range, throw it all in there, and once I've gone through about this much in a Mosin Nagant, I pretty much know it's time to quit, because that's like 80 rounds in a Mosin Nagant. Damn. Anyway, that's that. The first thing I did was modify the wood stock on it. This is a Bombay mahogany by Minwax, and it's the satin. It's a single stage, and it turned out pretty well. I've used Minwax a couple times now, and this one was kind of hard to do at first. This is the first dark one I've ever done, and didn't seem like it was going to work right, because as I applied it, it just looked like it was streaking and whatnot, but I guess maybe that's just because I was using a dark product. I also obviously cut it down, and this is about 17 and a half, 18 inches or so, and it's a really nice, compact, I really like it. I mean, it really turned out pretty sweet. I put a bipod on there to keep it from marring up my stock down here. Whenever I'd go to the range, the wood would just start tearing into it, the block wood that I'd set it on. But anyway, and what I had to do was, after cutting it down, I went ahead and got a brass stacker front mount sight post, and it works really well, except for, if you look in there, I don't know if you can tell, I had to insert a piece of brass or copper to because the mount was kind of loose. But once I did that, it holds really tight and doesn't move at all, and it's been zeroed in and stayed zeroed. As far as my recrown goes, that's a home job, and basically all I did was filed that down, cut it down, filed it down, and the method I used was kind of primitive, I guess, but do what you gotta do with what you got. So I filed it down and used some Dremel tools, like these sanding bits. They're like, one was a ball, one was a cone, one was another cone of a different size, shape, and all I did with those was inserted them with a screw gun, and until they gave it a nice, clean, level, even cone to it. And it's really accurate at 100 yards. I haven't had any room to go outside of 100, but I can set clay pigeons on a hill and pick them off, one shot, one kill, all day long at 100 yards. So off of a homemade crown job, cutting crown, that's impressive to me. And it works for what I use it for so far, just range time. Haven't done any hunting with it yet. Really excited about trying to do some hunting. You can't hunt in Illinois with a rifle, but I plan on trying to do doing some hunting in Missouri on some property out there. Safety check, of course, nothing in it. ATI turn down bolt handle is kind of bulky, kind of choppy, but it works. And as far as having that bolt usually sticking straight out, having it at this angle, it gives you a little bit more leverage to get down in there and rack the bolt. However, with this rifle, I haven't had that problem of the sticky bolt and all that stuff with a lot of the other rifles or Mosins that I have or had. This one seems to function really well. Haven't had one single problem with the sticky bolt. Let's see, what else do I got here? Got an Allen Company buttstock shell holder on the back, and this is good to hold at the least I can fit about 30 rounds of ammunition in there if I wanted, or if I was so inclined. Holds quite a bit. Whatever you can think of putting in there, your Mosin multi-tool, you know, whatever else. On top of that, I went ahead and went to Amazon again and got this recoil pad that they sell on Amazon. Best $10 you ever spend on your Mosin. The contour of this thing works perfectly to get that right into your socket there to absorb the recoil. I could shoot all day long with this thing on here. I can go through that whole bandolier belt, not a problem. You know, obviously it's not a metal, blunt metal plate against your collarbone or wherever you place your rifle. It's turned out pretty good so far. My little Mosin here. This is my fourth one, and it's my favorite. I like what I've done to it. What I also did was installed these swivel sling studs and swivel. We got this at Walmart. I forgot what the brand was, Winchester I believe it was. And it turned out pretty well. It holds really tight, right into the wood, drilled a little hole, then screwed it in there. They hold really well. This is just some kind of sling that I found somewhere. I think it was at a Goodwill or something. It used to look like it used to go to like a bag, but I threw it on here and it's been holding pretty good. On this side I put the swivel sling stud here, because if I had to try to put it here, as you can see where the rod runs through, it would have been an empty space in there and probably would have worked its way out. And this has been holding really nice, really tight, and it works when I throw it over the shoulder, since the bipod and everything is down here. Since the rifle lays on the side, since I've got it mounted like that, it works great. Anyway, that's been holding pretty tight as well. I haven't really done too much as far as the stock goes. I did give it that original look still by inserting one of these, when it used to sit out here, cut into the wood and install that band mount and this band as well here, and it holds pretty tight and it's holding pretty good. If you guys want to see some more range time on this rifle, just let me know and I'll take it out and have some more fun with it. Of course I'm going to do that anyway, but I'll get some video. The last video I have, it was shooting some fireballs and it took out my iPhone mic. That really sucked. But anyway, you can see that video on my page as well. Anyway, this is my little 9130 here, what I've done to it so far. And, I probably plan on putting a scope on this one. Just a little scout scope. Nothing crazy or nothing, just to get some more distance out there and see what I can hit. Anyway, that's what I got.